guys, welcome to today's video. Our lesson objective is to match the spelling words from Unit 7, Week 2 with photographs. Most of the spelling words this week are going to have the long E sound, which sounds like E-E-E, and there will be one high frequency word that does not have the long E sound. There are 4 spelling words this week that don't really lend themselves well to being represented with a photograph or a video clip, so I did want to talk about those words first. The first word is spelled B-R-I-E-F, and it is pronounced brief. And brief is a synonym for short. It means that something isn't very long. The next spelling word is spelled E-A-C-H, and it is pronounced each. And each means that you're addressing an individual or individuals within a group. So for example, when we are in the classroom, each student receives their own book. Each student receives their own pencil. So it means you're addressing individuals within a group. The next spelling word is spelled N-E-E-D, and it is pronounced need. And there are things that people need. For example, we need food, we need water, and we need shelter. And that means that we have to have them. So it's different than something that you want. Like you might want a toy, but you don't need it to survive. The next spelling word is spelled W-E, and it is pronounced we. And you use the word we to refer to yourself and at least one other person. So if you're talking about yourself and your brother or your sister, you might say, we are going to the park today. If I'm talking about myself and my students, I might say, we have a Google Meet at 9 a.m. So you use that word we to talk about yourself and at least one other person. So these are the spelling words that will not appear in the video later because I'm just not sure how best to show them with a photograph or a video clip. These spelling words that I'm going to write here will be part of the video. So the first one is spelled F-I-E-L-D, and it is pronounced field. And a field is a wide open space where there's no trees, there's no buildings, it's just open. And you could have a field where farmers plant crops. People who play sports also play on a field. For example, here's a soccer field. And here's a football field. The next word is spelled F-L-E-A, and it is pronounced flea. And a flea is an insect, and it looks like this up close. They do bite, and this is what flea bites look like. But they mostly look like little black dots, and they tend to get into animal fur, and when they bite, those bites are very itchy. And so sometimes when you'll see a dog or a cat scratching, it might mean that they have fleas. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but you might want to check if you see your dog or cat scratching a lot. Just kind of check their fur and see if you see those little black dots. The next word is spelled P-E-O-P-L-E, and it is pronounced people. And people is the plural of person. So you have one person, and if there's more than one person, you could say there's people. And so here's a photograph showing many different people. The next word is spelled S-E-A-T. It's pronounced seat. And a seat is a place where you sit. So most often this will be a chair. This is what a seat looks like at school. Here are some fun seats that I found. But a seat doesn't necessarily have to be a chair. Again, it's just any place that you sit. So if you think about a car, for example, there's the front seat of the car, and there's also the back seat of the car. And that's just if you're sitting in the front or you're sitting in the back, we call that a seat. Speaking of cars, our next spelling word is W-H-E-E-L-S, and it's pronounced wheels. And cars are an example of a machine that has wheels. Most cars have 4 wheels. Other things that have wheels are bicycles, roller skates. I'm going to show a photograph that shows all kinds of things that have wheels, and you can take a look at some of those items now. Wheels are round, they're shaped like circles, and they allow something to roll. The last spelling word is the high frequency word that does not have the long E sound. It's spelled W-H-E-R-E, and it is pronounced where. Where is a word you usually see at the beginning of a question, and when you're asking where, you're asking about a location. You're asking about the place where something is or where something is going to happen. And you can usually answer the question where by looking at a globe or a map. So if someone asked where I live, I would say, I live in Stockton. That's the city where I live. I have put together different photographs so that you can have an opportunity to try to identify your spelling words. Only these words will appear in the video. These will not. And many of these words will appear in the video more than once, so you'll have multiple opportunities to try to identify the spelling words. Good luck.
Flee. Seat. People. Wheels. Where? Field. Seat. Flee. field, people, wheels,
I hope that you enjoyed identifying the spelling words. I hope you enjoyed this video. That is all that I have for you today, but I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.